Mary Oliver quotes, "Tell me, what is it you plan to do with your one wild and precious life?" Instructions for living a life. Pay attention. Be astonished. Tell about it. You do not have to be good. You do not have to walk on your knees for 100 miles through the desert, repenting. You only have to let the soft animal of your body love what it loves. Keep some room in your heart for the unimaginable. The most regretful people on earth are those who felt the call to creative work, who felt their own creative power restive and appraising, and gave it to neither power nor time. To live in this world, you must be able to do three things: to love what is mortal, to hold it against your bones knowing your own life depends on it, and when the time comes to let it go, to let it go. Listen, are you breathing just a little and calling it a life? I want to think again of dangerous and noble things. I want to be light and frolicsome. I want to be improbable, beautiful, and afraid of nothing, as though I had wings. The world's otherness is antidote to confusion. The soul thrives on what it's separate from. It is a serious thing just to be alive on this fresh morning in this broken world. To pay attention, this is our endless and proper work. I want to be improbable, beautiful, and afraid of nothing, as though I had wings. Sometimes I need only to stand wherever I am to be blessed. Nature is a glass reflecting God, as by the sea reflected is the sun, too glorious to be gazed on in his sphere. Love yourself, then forget it, then love the world. Whoever you are, no matter how lonely, the world offers itself to your imagination, calls to you like the wild geese, harsh and exciting, over and over announcing your place in the family of things. In their dreams, they sleep with the moon. I believe in kindness, also in mischief. When it's over, I want to say, all my life I was a bride married to amazement. I was the bridegroom taking the world into its arms. I held my breath as we do sometimes to stop time when something wonderful has touched us. I want the whole world to be nothing but transparent walls. You must not ever stop being whimsical, and you must not ever give anyone else the responsibility for your life. The universe is made of stories, not atoms. My work is loving the world. Here the sunflowers, there the hummingbird, equal seekers of sweetness. Here the quickening yeast, there the blue plums. Here the clam deep in the speckled sand. I want the whole story of the world. How we live our days is, of course, how we live our lives. You can have the other words: chance, luck, coincidence, serendipity. I'll take grace. I don't know what it is exactly, but I'll take it. There's only one question: how to love this world. I walked all one springtime through the countryside where once I had been a person who was happy. Still, what I want in my life is to be willing to be dazzled. Every morning, the world is created. Under the orange sticks of the sun, the heaped ashes of the night turn into leaves again and fasten themselves to the high branches. I tell you this to break your heart, by which I mean only that it break open and never close again to the rest of the world. The trees are coming into leaf like something almost being said. And the world is the way it is because of the interior of your mind, the love of your heart. Oh, to love what is lovely and will not last. So many people live without ever being seen. They keep house with themselves and almost always die with a stranger. Tell me, what else should I have done? Doesn't everything die at last and too soon? Poetry isn't a profession. It's a way of life. It's an empty basket. You put your life into it and make something out of that. Sometimes I think there's a whole world up in the trees, and the red and yellow leaves are people, all dropping down. In spring, when the earth tips toward the sun and the grasses and the flowers begin to grow, we celebrate the rebirth of the world. Hope is not a plan, but hope is our companion, and hope is the wings to carry us everywhere. You must not be too timid and squeamish about your actions. All life is an experiment. Rise up from the root of your own being. You too can be carved anew by the details of your devotion. Your heart and my heart are very, very old friends. I lean down to the river. I lean down to the river. I lean down to the river, and what did I see? Go on, I'll wait. The light of the world shines through us. It can't be extinguished. It will not go out no matter how dark the world becomes. The truth is, in order to live a fulfilled life, you need to find your own way, not someone else's. 10 times a day, something happens to me like this. Some strengthening throb of amazement. Some good sweet empathic ping and swell. This is the first, the wildest, and the wisest thing I know. That the soul exists and is built entirely out of attentiveness. All I ever wanted was to be a well person. People have their own paths, and it doesn't matter what path you're on. It only matters how well you walk it.